Solving quadratic inequalities in one variable. Quadratic inequalities in one variable are inequalities which can be written in one of the following forms. Ax squared plus bx plus c is greater than 0. Ax squared plus bx plus c is less than 0. Ax squared plus bx plus c is greater than or equal to 0. Or ax squared plus bx plus c is less than or equal to 0, where a, b, and c are real numbers. Now let's have an example, shall we? We need to solve the inequality of x squared is greater than x plus 2. Now I'll give you time to pause the video and try to answer this for yourself. But to those who are seeking the answer, proceed with the video. We will proceed now. First, the most important thing to do is to move all terms to one side. So x squared greater than x plus 2 will become x squared minus x minus 2, which is greater than 0. Now, how did this happen? So as you can see right here, there's an x plus 2, and in order to move them to the other side, we need to subtract them by a value that will result to 0. So x minus x and 2 minus 2. Now if we're going to subtract here, we're also going to be needing to subtract here. Hence the result of x squared minus x minus 2 greater than 0. Now what we need to do next is to simplify and factor the quadratic expression, which will become into x minus 2 multiplied by x plus 1. Now we need to find the roots of the corresponding quadratic equation. So this is x minus 2 and x minus 1 equals to 0. The corresponding equation is mentioned before, so we have x minus 2 equals 0. Now, here's the thing. We need to turn this one into just an x. No disregard for the other side. Now, there's a negative 2 right here, so in order to turn it into to let this be an x, we need to add a positive 2. Just like earlier, if we're going to add here, we're also going to be needing to add here. So x minus 2 plus 2 and a 0 plus 2, hence the result of x equals to 2. Next we have x plus 1 equals 0. Now we need to get rid of this so that the only thing remaining here will be x. So minus 1 and a minus 1, hence we have x equals to negative 1. Now we'll check our answers. So we'll have to substitute x with the values we got, which are 2 and negative 1. Now, 2 squared minus 2 and minus 2 is 0, because 4 minus 2 is 2 minus 2, you get 0. Negative 1 squared is 1 plus 1, 2 minus 2 is equals to 0. Which means the numbers we got were correct. So congratulations to you and to me and to everybody. Take note that we also have another formula which is actually quite long, but it can really assure you of your answer, and at the same time, it's fun. It's called the quadratic formula. Now this is the quadratic formula. X is equals to negative b positive negative square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by twice the value of a. Sounds fun, right? So it can come in forms like ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, ax squared minus bx minus c equals 0, ax squared plus bx minus c equals 0, or ax squared minus bx plus c equals 0. Let's have an example. Now, to make it simple for you guys, let's turn that sign, this sign right here, into an equal sign. There we go. It's still pretty much the same, no worries. So basically what we're going to do here is like we're plugging in the values into that formula. So here we are. Negative 4 is our b. We have 4 squared minus 4 times the value of a, which is 1, and c, which was negative 12, divided by twice the value of a, which is 1. And that results to x is equal to 4 positive negative square root of 16 plus 48 divided by 2. Which we're going further, x is equal to 4 positive negative the square root of 64 divided by 2, which is x equals to 4 positive negative 8 divided by 2. So the result of that equation using the quadratic formula, we had that, we used that, and we have an x of equals to 4 positive negative 8. Here comes this box spinning around, reveal the numbers. We have x equals to 4 plus 8 is equal to 12, and x equals to 4 minus 8 equals to negative 4. Now these values will both be divided by 2, in which we can get the result of x equals 6, positive 6, and negative 2. Now we're also going to check it if it's really correct. So 6 squared minus 4 times 6 minus 12 should be equal to 0. And that results to 36 minus 24 is 12 minus another 12 is 0. Now that's correct. Congratulations. Next we'll also check negative 2 squared minus 4 times negative 2 minus 12 equals to 0. So that will result to 4 plus 8, which is 12, minus 12 is equals to 0. Still correct. Now that's good. Now let's have a quick review before we sign off. So in cases where this happens, where the terms are not on one side, the first and foremost thing we should always do is to move all the terms to one side. Next is to simplify and factor the quadratic expression, and last but not the least, find the roots of the corresponding quadratic equation with different methods. There are actually some people who use their personal methods to find these, and it's okay as long as they can find the proper roots, as long as they can get to the right answer. It's gonna be okay. Next thing is we have the quadratic formula, which is also one method to find the roots, where it is stated that x, or our root, is equal to negative b positive negative the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by twice the value of a. So that's basically the quadratic formula. So that's all. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson. I hope you've learned something. And see you in class.